Welcome back, students, to Maths with Mr. Sa. So in this video, I'll be doing a solution on a question that one of my students had asked me. He asked me in Thai, and I've translated in English as to the best of my abilities. So what we have now is, so we know that a rectangular shape has its length longer than its width by 4 meters, and we know the area of the rectangle is 96 square meter, and what we have to do now is we have to find the perimeter of the rectangle. So in other words, so let us put this word problem in such a way that it's easy for us to see. Okay, guys, so what do we know now? We know that we have a rectangle. So we have a rectangle, and we know that the length is longer than its width by 4 meters. So for example, if we have the width as 2 meters, the length would be 2 plus 4, which is 6. If we have the width as 5 meters, the length would be 5 plus 4, which is 9. So whatever value is the width, the length would be 4 added with that. So let's put a variable into this. So we know that the length is 4 more than its width. So if the width is x, then the length would be x plus 4. Yes, guys, so if the width is x, the length would be x plus 4. And we know that the area of this rectangle, is 96 square meter. Area is 96 square meter. So let us find the value of x. Once we find the value of x, we can find the perimeter of this figure. So what do we know now? We know that A, which stands for area, is length multiplied by width. Yes, guys, we know it is length multiplied by width. So what we have as the area, we know that area is 96 is equal to, and we know that the length, so this is equal to length, this is equal to length, and this is equal to width. Okay, guys, so the length here we have is x plus 4 multiplied by the width that we have, which is equal to x. Okay, guys, so this we can use distributive property to break the bracket. So what would we have here? We would have 96 is equal to x multiplied by x would give us x squared plus x multiplied by 4 would give us 4x. Right, guys, now we have a trinomial. So what do we have? We have 96 is equal to x plus 4x. So now let us write it as x squared plus 4x is equal to 96. We have written it like this, so it is much easier for us to visualize. Okay, guys, so let us transpose this 96 to the other side so we can factorize the polynomial or a trinomial. So what do we have here? We have x squared plus 4x minus 96 is equal to 0. Yes, guys, so we transpose, what did we do? We transposed 96 to the other side. So let us solve it here. So if you don't know how to factorize these kind of polynomials or trinomials, please check out my previous videos. I teach them on how to do it. All right, so let us go on to factorizing them. So we got x squared plus 4x minus 96 is equal to 0. Yes, guys, so we know that AC is equal to the constant of A multiplied by C. So 1 multiplied by minus 96 will give us negative 96, and our B is equal to 4. So what we do now is we need to find two numbers that multiplies and give us negative 96 and the sum of those two numbers give us 4. So the two numbers are, let us think about it. The two numbers are 12 and minus 8, right guys? 12 minus 8 gives us 4, and 12 multiplied by minus 8 gives us negative 96. Okay guys, so we will break the middle term by these two numbers. So what would we have here? We would have x squared plus 12x minus 8x minus 96 is equal to 0. Yes guys, so we have broken the middle term into these two numbers here. Alright guys, so let us factorize them by dividing them into 2. So for x squared plus 12x, the greatest common factor is x, so we can pull x in front of the bracket. Inside the bracket we'll have x plus 12. Now for the second one, we have a negative sign here. The negative sign must always follow. And for 8x and 96, the greatest common factor is 8. And inside the bracket, we will have x plus 12. And all of this is equal to 0. Again, guys, when we factorize both of these brackets would be the same. That's how we know that we factorized it properly. So what do we have now? We got x minus 8 and x plus 12 is equal to 0. Yes guys, so we got x minus 8, x plus 12 is equal to 0. So in this one, let us find the value of x. In this one, the value of x would be x minus 8 is 0. Therefore, x is equal to 8. And in this one, we have x plus 12 is equal to 0 and x is negative 12. And of course, when we measure length can never be a negative value, right guys? So we cannot say that I am minus 172 centimeters tall. So looking at that, we straight away know that this value cannot be the one. So we know that the value of x is equal to 8. So now we have found the value of x, right guys? So now once we find the value of x, let us substitute it. So what do we have from the question? Let us go up a bit to the question and see what do we have. We have length is x plus 4 and width is x, right guys? So let me maybe change the color. So we got length is x plus 4, length is x plus 4, and we know that our width is equal to x. So let us substitute the value. We know our value of x is equal to 8. So we got 8 plus 4, which is equal to 12 meter. And the value of x is equal to 8. So our width is 8 meter. So now we have found the length and the width. Now the question is telling us to find the perimeter. We have to find the perimeter. Okay guys, what do we mean by perimeter? Perimeter is the length around the figure. Okay guys, now for a rectangle we have a certain formula for it, which is 2 multiplied by length plus 2 multiplied by width. Okay guys, so what do we have here? We have 2 multiplied by our length is 12 meters plus 2 multiplied by width is 8 meters, and we got 2 times 12 meters is 24 meters plus 2 times 8 meters is 16 meters. Therefore our answer is 40 meters. Alright guys, it might have been a confusing one, but in this question we covered a lot of topics. So what and all did we cover? We covered a little bit of algebra, a little bit of linear equations. We covered a little bit of solving linear equations in one variable, and also area and perimeter of 2D shapes. All right, guys. So again, helped you guys, and I of course hope you enjoyed watching it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, and if you have any question, don't forget to comment. I will definitely, whenever I have free time, I'll definitely try to do it for you guys. Alright guys, until next time, hope you guys have an amazing day. See you.